Hi Gemini, it's me, G1 Writer with G1 Insights, and this message is for Gemini Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus in Gemini. Gemini, this is your monthly focus for January 2020. Happy New Year! It's going to be really exciting, a fresh kickoff at the beginning of the year, all in your finances, all about your well-being, all about your growth and your internal growth. This is going to be amazing because even you are recognizing the changes. A lot of you are getting excited, and of course, when you get excited, I get excited, so let's get into it. All right, so Gemini, the first half of the month, like the first or second week of January, there's a lot of focus on your finances, a lot of focus on saving, building, rebuilding your finances. There will be a lot of discussions about your finances. But not only that, there's a lot of good news here. For a lot of you, there is a promotion. There's unexpected blessings, unexpected news, something that you were waiting for. So when it comes to your finances, get ready, because I really do believe that this is something that you've been waiting for. This can come from, like a project you've been working on, some type of business, maybe like if you were thinking about going into business for yourself, if you were thinking about applying for that supervisor position, if you were thinking about any type of way that's going to help you make money that you have been thinking about and manifesting for the past few months, whew, I had to take a deep breath on that one. Get ready, because abundance is here, my love. I feel like you guys have been working, you have earned it, and it is your time to shine, okay? Treasure Island popped up here, and it's all about beauty, wealth, your finances, being disciplined with your finances. And not only that, but this is like the fruit to your labor. Like all of that hard work you've been putting in. I mean, clientele coming from all over the world, people messaging you, wanting to get to know you, wanting to do business with you, people calling you out, recommending you or recommending your services. This is going to be a really beautiful time for you financially, okay? So get ready. But I will tell you that the kickoff will begin by the third week of January when that new moon in Aquarius happened. That is your sister sign. So as unpredictable as Aquarius people can be and as intellectual they are, you are also very intellectual. So get ready for these big business meetings, these seminars, these little gatherings or get-togethers. Again, you may be the host of something. Somebody might invite you to be like a host of something. So get ready for that, okay? Because you have literally been manifesting these things onto you. And you've been doing that by, refraining from negativity, focusing on the well-being, focusing on what you can bring to the universe. You've been focusing a lot on how can I make sure that me and my kids are financially stable? How can I make sure that we won't ever have to go through these things again? Like, you guys have really been focusing a lot on your finances. And because of that, even though you've been focused on it, you learn, the whole purpose of manifestation, which means you have not been wasting a lot of idle time obsessing or overly obsessing. In fact, you have learned to focus on just being of service, being happy, being positive, spreading that love and light in the world. Like, you just been focused on all the good aspects of yourself and what you can bring to the table. And the universe is saying, you know what? Gemini's been working super duper hard. They have been going after what they want. They've been overly focused. They've been remaining positive no matter what they've been dealt with or what cards they've been dealt with for the past few months. They have not given up. And because you have not given up, Gemini, you are being granted with these huge inspirations, these huge ideas. And like I said, people are going to be practically throwing themselves at you when it comes to your finances, offering you ideas. People are going to gravitate towards you simply just because of your ambition, okay? Now, on the love front, though, it may get a little tricky because your spouse may get jealous. Your spouse may feel like you're being neglectful. Your spouse may feel like, you don't really call me. You don't really come home as much. You're always at work, blah, blah, blah. Like, the list goes on, right? So in the love zone, it may be a little discomforting the first 2 weeks, right? But going into that third week of January, as you begin to show your spouse what all the hard work was about and what the hustle and bustle and crazy hustle was all about, right? Once you begin to show them what's been going on and why you've been so busy and why you've been coming home late and why you've been ignoring their calls. Like, once you begin to show them the reasons behind it all, they will calm down. But patience is required. Because you have to also remember, Gemini, that nothing is perfect. Nobody is perfect. We all make mistakes. So even if you feel like your spouse is being a bit aggressive or possibly really kind of like nagging you a little bit, wondering who you talking to, what you doing, where you going, where you at, where you been. Like, I get it. Nobody likes to be nagged. I completely understand. However, you have to understand where they're coming from, and they're feeling a bit neglectful because you haven't been around as much, or maybe you haven't been calling as much. I don't think it's because they feel like you don't love them. I just feel like they just want you. And Gemini, you're learning to say, okay, I have to have balance because I don't want to lose this person, but I also don't want to fuck up my finances. So what can I do to bring order into my life? This is the perfect season to do that, especially because we have 5 personal planets in the sign of Capricorn. And when planets like Pluto and Saturn and Mars and Venus and all these, and Jupiter is the planet of expansion, and it's in Capricorn. And whenever you have a planet like Jupiter, especially being in Capricorn, everything gets exposed, everything expands, everything turns big and broad and exciting, okay? Or it can just blow up in a bad way, okay? So this is really just about preparing yourself mentally, emotionally, financially, really taking the time to understand, okay, how do I bring order? How do I bring balance? What can I do to bring that structure back into my life? And this is interesting because I've been telling a lot of signs the same thing, really, like about being disciplined. And that is Capricorn's energy all the way. Not really having that no nonsense approach, being really methodical in your approach, being very serious. One thing I do admire about Capricorns and Aquarius alike as well, being the fact that it is your sister sign, but Capricorns and Aquarius do share the same ruling planet, which is Saturn, okay? And Aquarius also do have another ruling planet called Uranus. And I'm saying all this to say Uranus is going to go direct the same day as the full moon in Cancer, which is January 10th, okay? And that is going to be a really important day. Going towards that second week of January is going to be interesting because that is when you're going to be feeling most inspired, most ambitious, most alive, most creative. Like, use that energy to really run with it. Capricorns, just like Aquarius, they dominate. Like, when they come for something, they are coming. Trust me. I don't care if it's a relationship or if it's about your finances, about a home. Like, when Aquarius and Capricorns are deciding to do something, they do it. Like, they are dominant. Like, they're going to dominate that thing. And Aquarius is your sister sign. So for you, Gemini, you get to feel that effect, like that powerful magnetic attraction. Like, you get to attract literally whatever it is that you want this season. Everything that you have been working towards, you actually get to see. You get to see it. Like, you get to see it, like, displayed everywhere. Like, you get to see, like, the broad display, hey, how much is that? How can I pay for your services? When can we meet? Can we team up? Can we join forces? What can we do to make this a powerful planet? Like, you are being so motivated. And I love air signs. Their energy this season is really powerful. Like, your air signs are really kicking ass this season. And I think it's because you guys are really thinking a lot about, like, where you've been, where you are right now, where you would like to go. You're really taking the time this month to really think about where you would like to be. And I think that is really exciting. But you know what? We can't sit down and think too long. And that is something that your air signs really need to work on. It's not staying stuck in a thought for too long. You don't need to do too much thinking. Look at this, exchanging gifts, okay? Treasure. Like, abundance is here, my love. I don't know why, you just got to do the work. And I feel like a lot of you have been doing the work, but it's just like, waiting for like a plant or a tree to like blossom, right? You have to do the work. You have to pluck off the dead leaves. You have to water the plant. You have to make sure the soil is right. Like, there's work that needs to be done. And I feel like a lot of you actually have been planting and you've been watching the soil. You've been putting water every few days. You've been making sure the dead leaves are not hanging around. You've been taking the dead leaves out of the pot. Like, you guys been working at it. So because of that, Spirit is saying, here you go. Okay, so get ready. Something that you have to, like, this is Yin's energy. Okay, this is a lot of feminine, soft, submissive energy. So this is really the time for you to just be submissive. Like, I submit because I want better. I don't have time to be angry. I'm going to sit here and just allow God to bless me. And I'm just going to allow my blessings to flow onto me. I'm not going to try to control the circumstances. I'm not going to try to tell people what to do. I'm not going to try to be bossy. I'm not going to try to, like, read into people's mind and try to, like, manipulate them into doing something that I want them to do. I'm just going to let go and let God, you know, like, I'm just going to let go and have full control and have a good time, you know. And I think because you are developing that positive mindset, the universe is really giving you back what you have lost. So everything was never really lost. It was just basically like a pause, like a step on a break, and everything had to come a complete halt for a reason. So I'm going to shuffle your energy deck, and we're going to pull out some energy cards for you and see what's going on with your overall energy for the month of January. But I kid you not, guys, do not wait until Mercury go retrograde to try to make a decision. Hop on it right now, like today, right now. Like, while you're watching this video, you could be browsing on Google, you could be reading a book, you could be doing some research, you could be looking at some seminars, go on eventful.com or evite.com. You know, like, there's so many great websites out there. There's so many resources out there. Are you utilizing your resources? Listen, Capricorns are very resourceful, and you will be a fool not to use this energy to get you to where you need to be, Gemini. That's all I'm saying. So let's see your energy. All right. So, oh, guys, look, I'm not kidding. Oh, my God. When I say abundance, I'm talking like double blessings here. Do you see this? Like, this is like, yeah, I'm getting mine. I came to win, no matter what. Like, yeah, like, I came to win. Like, I'm not playing with you hoes. Like, yeah, like, I came to win. Like, this is my season. Like, I got to dominate this thing. If I don't dominate this thing, it ain't going to happen. God didn't give me these gifts for no reason. Like, I got to dominate this thing. So, Gemini, listen. Don't go into this year with this negative mindset, because I feel like a lot of you feel my energy right now. I feel like a lot of you get it. You know what I'm saying? So I love you, Gemini. I really hope that this reading resonates with you. If not all of you, please hit that like and share button. Please subscribe. I would love to have you guys as one of my subscribers. Hit that bell. It's right there below. Look. Listen, I know you feeling yourself and you got money coming to you and all of that. And you better make sure I get some of it too. Okay? Because you guys are on fire this season. Literally. And you're not even a fire sign. Okay? Let me put some air on you. Gemini, I love you. I love you. I love you. Happy New Year to you and yours. Bye. See you next time.